also keeping a really close eye on the race for U.S. Senate. And honestly, the whole nation's keeping an eye on this race, too.
Well, that's exactly right. These Senate races can become national races. And here in Texas, the U.S. Senate race is our marquee race. The big matchup come this November between two-term incumbent Republican Senator Ted Cruz looking for a third term against Democratic challenger, North Texas Congressman Colin Allred, who won outright last night. And so now, what are the really big issues in the fall facing these two candidates? Because, last night we heard Allred say, and one of his main themes is, don't be embarrassed by your senator. You can now elect a new senator. And Senator Cruz has always said that Allred is too liberal, closely aligned with President Joe Biden and former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi. And so I see certainly one of the big issues. Certainly you saw it if you were watching TV, you saw all the ads and how the Republicans ran on border security. Immigration, border security are the top issues in Texas. So I look to see Cruz really going after Allred on this. But Allred did criticize President Biden's policies at the border. So I think that's going to come into play as well. Another top issue I think we'll be hearing is abortion, reproductive rights. And this is where you're going to see Allred really going after Senator Cruz on this. Now, how much of an impact this is really going to have? When you look back in 2022, after Roe v. Wade was overturned, it did not have an impact at all here in Texas. Republicans did very well. They didn't lose any of their seats because of this. So we'll have to watch and see that. And then U.S. energy policy. Obviously, Texas is the biggest energy state in the United States, and Cruz is all in on keeping Texas dominant and keeping the U.S. energy independent and making it energy dominant. And recently, Allred backed President Biden's temporary halt on exports of liquefied natural gas, and that hurts Texas. So I expect Cruz to really focus in on that. And then lastly, the economy and inflation. And this is really a big pocketbook issue. And I think, again, this is where you're going to see Cruz try to tie Allred to President Biden and his policies that the Republicans say led to the massive inflation. But this is a big race, very costly. Both are going to raise a ton of money. They already have. And you're going to see a lot of TV ads come this fall. Big race.
Hey, Jack, I know November is a long time away, but Senator Cruz has never been one to back down from a challenge. Obviously, he had a stiff one from Beto O'Rourke. What kind of chance right now, I know, once again, November is a long time away, but right now, what kind of chance would you give Colin Allred against Senator Cruz?
Well, this is going to be an uphill climb for Congressman Allred to unseat Senator Cruz. You mentioned Beto O'Rourke in that race in 2018. That was a very close race, less than 3 percentage points. But at the end of the day, Cruz won because Republicans came out and supported him. He's a lightning rod for sure. Democrats don't like him. Republicans love him. And so I think, the polls, we have some set of polls that show Cruz ahead by 14 percentage points. Other polls show a much tighter race. I don't think it's going to be a 14 percentage point difference here. I think it'll be tighter than that. But at the same time, you have to think Texas is likely going to stay Republican. It's likely going to back former President Donald Trump over Joe Biden in the fall. And because of that, I just don't see Allred all of a sudden outperforming President Biden and getting some Republicans to cross over. But that's something that we'll have to watch and see. But right now, I'd say, a lot of people consider this a likely Cruz victory so far as we stand right now.
Yeah, well, we know that you will stay on top of it. And again, you've been such a just source of expertise and wisdom on breaking down these election results for us, because like you said, so many of these have not just local implications, but also statewide and even national implications. So we really appreciate you joining with us this morning, because I know it was a late night. So I don't know what you've been sipping on this morning, coffee or
coffee.
I've seen Jack with that coffee cup.
Yeah.
In the commercial break.
Right. I think I have a whole coffee pot here.
Yeah, you certainly have stayed sharp, so we appreciate it. it. And by the way, remember that you can always follow the latest from Jack and full election results, even more election coverage on our website. Just go to cbsnewstexas.com.